Yep. Take it from the top. Okay, ready? Hey folks, welcome to a lonely edition of Starting Lineup where Andrew just happened to call in sick today. Right, likely story, Weebs. He is going to get replaced on today's show by somebody who can actually grow a beard, my boy Too Fast, Too Feral, and somebody who doesn't need a beard to be on this show. All right, clearly Wiebe is afraid to own up to our bet from the Footgolf course. Here's the scorecard, folks. It wasn't pretty. To be fair, he was within 1 on the final hole, but yours truly held it in 2 while the Kansas Cowboy was still trying to find his tee shot in the rough. So, we have a week now to finalize his punishment, and thanks for all the suggestions out there. Here are a few that I liked. Jay Heffernan, I like where your head is at. Loser acts as a chair for the other host the entire episode. That's brilliant. But I don't think I want to be touching Wiebe for a whole episode, even if it is with my backside. Michael Allwell, love this one as well. Winner gets to make next week's 2 transfers for the loser. Here's the thing. His team is bad enough. I'd feel bad sabotaging it any further. And then Abude does video games. Loser has to eat... Yeah, I'm going to skip this one. I'm not sure I want any part of that. The winner is Bobby Seaback. Winner gets to choose the loser's outfit for the next show. I'm going to have some fun with that when Wiebe stops calling in sick. Make sure to check back for that next week. For now, on to Fantasy Week 25, folks. It's crunch time. Depending on when your head-to-head leagues start their playoffs, you only have 5 or 6 weeks left to get into the playoff spot, above the red line. For those of you that are still clutching your wild card, like me, you're probably going to want to use that ahead of weeks 26 and 27. Those are the last 2 big double game weeks. That said, if you're confident enough in your playoff positioning, you could wait until the playoffs to use it when Toronto, San Jose, and Houston all have double weeks in round 31. This week is all about DC and LA. They are the double weeks. And if you don't have Robbie Keane or Landon Donovan, you might want to look into figuring out a way to get those guys on your team, at least one of them. Gyasi Zardes, Fabian Espindola, Luis Silva, Chris Rolfe, those are the other key targets this week. Keep in mind, Stefan Ishizaki banged up a little, probably want to steer clear of him. He's not going to play 180 minutes. As far as goalkeepers, you have Bill Hamid against Jaime Pinedo. They're similar in price. I'd go with Pinedo, even though he's a little more expensive. He has 2 home games, essentially, including struggling Chivas. DC has to go coast to coast against high-powered attacking teams. As for the non-double week teams, the Vancouver-Portland game looks to me like it has some goals in it, and I think Seattle and Dallas still seem like strong plays for the usual suspects. Finally, don't forget to look ahead the next couple of weeks, as there are a lot of points out there to be had with double weeks. Next week, Chivas, Philly, Toronto, Sporting, New England all have double weeks, but don't, I repeat, do not be too quick to run out there and buy Jermaine Jones. He's probably still a few weeks away from making a fantasy impact. In week 27, I had to swallow. In week 27, it's LA again, Montreal, New England. Sorry. I got caught in my saliva. In week 27, it's LA again. Make sure you keep those guys on your team. And Montreal, New York, Vancouver, and San Jose also have a double week. Good luck this weekend, folks. Captain Keane, Donovan, or Espindola in that order. I'll see you next week with Andrew and his new outfit. Hit me up on Twitter at Jason Saghini if you have any suggestions for what he should be wearing. You can also comment in the comment section below.